So we're here at the Museum of Alaska Transportation Industry in Wasilla, and some may already recognize what I am in. I was able to contact the museum curator and have permission to get inside the locomotives and some pieces that are not open to the public when the museum is open. So this is a very special treat, and I do appreciate Sherry with Maddie, Museum of Alaska Transportation Industry, for letting me get here behind the scenes. We are inside Alaska Railroad F7A 1500. This is the same 1500 that was in the movie Runaway train, and we are in the cab. This video is going to be dedicated just for this locomotive. This is the conductors, and well, I guess actually for then it would be the fireman's side of the locomotive and the head and brakeman. That is the engineer's seat. All the controls, all the levers. (1500) was retired in 1986, I believe, and I think in 1987 it was donated to the Transportation Museum. And at one point in time, the Transportation Museum was located in Palmer along the old Palmer branch. I'm not going to go all the way down there, it's pretty dark, but the number boards right there, and that round thing, that's the headlight, and that's the nose door. Here is the electric cabinet right here. We're going to go walk back here to the engine compartment. Here's the steps we're going to walk down. Here is a 567, a GM 567 locomotive motor. Prime mover, I should say, excuse me. This is the alternator. This is the compressor. There's the air filter. That would be the dynamic fan. You can't really see it because it's dark. I do apologize. So we're going to walk our way back through here. I believe this is a 567C. This was purchased new for the Alaska Railroad in 1953. It's my understanding that this was also built alongside the Southern Pacific, a large order of Southern Pacific F7s. So we're just going to walk around here. And again, it's kind of dark, so I do apologize. That right here is the Lake Michoumena sleeping car. We're not going to go in there because it's way too dark. Wouldn't be able to see anything. This rack right here, that is the battery tray. So because the winters are so cold here in Alaska, the batteries were moved from underneath the locomotive and they were put into the car body to keep them warm. Okay, I'm trying to get a light here. See if we can. There we go. Not much better. And again, I'm sorry. We're going to walk on this side. This is the engineer's side. This motor is pretty well intact. Don't think she's going to get up and run though. I think her traction motors are removed. Here's the other side. This is the engineer's side again of the engine. 16 cylinder. Here's the air grills. For those wondering where the brake wheel would be located in an F locomotive, an F unit, here's the brake wheel. And here is the inside of the electrical cabinet. And here again is the air compressor. I don't think you can see that. There's some handwriting here from way back in the day. So we're just going to slowly make our way through here. She's definitely got some weather. She's definitely weathered inside. Paint's peeled. But the fact is that this locomotive still exists is pretty big for the era of older cars and locomotives that are being scrapped right now. And we're going to go back up into the engine compartment. I will do an outside video of the locomotives here here shortly. But how cool is this? I'm inside an F7. I'm going to sit in the engineer's seat. This is a beautiful piece of machinery right here. That right here, believe it or not, that's a window crank. So this window would roll down like a car. All these years this locomotive ran up and down the Alaska Railroad from Seward to Fairbanks. Went all over every bit of the Alaska Railroad trackage that was in existence at that time. Suntrana, I'm sure it's been down to the end of Suntrana branch. I'm sure it's been up to Jonesville and Eska when the Sutton branch was still in service. And again, this was the locomotive that was used in the 1985 movie Runaway train. And again, this is Alaska Railroad 1500, the first and last F7 to operate over Alaska's rails.